Alright, hey guys, what's up? GoldenWing Gaming here. Well, gaming and commentary, of course. Today, we're gonna be just looking at some Call of Duty Season 5, stuff. So, let's get into the first official Activision dropped trailer. And I will be pausing and talking over this, so if you wanna watch it, you can go watch it. Search up Call of Duty trailer. So, let me pause on right here. Looks like we have a dual wield Tech 9, and then also the new operator. Don't know what her name is, I forgot. But anyway, let's continue.
Reaching the last firewall now.
Get it done. Reinforcements are already inbound.
Mayday! Mayday! Echelon station has fallen!
Another one of Stitch's plans unfolding right here.
Sailors unknown! God damn it! LZ will be hot.
Copy that. We're ready.
We're in. Starting the upload.
That's actually really satisfying.
Take 3, circle left. On me.
Let's do this.
Hold up. Did she actually just surrender?
On your knees! Fucking now!
Bang, bang.
What the fuck?
What the? Is that something? Is that like what they were talking about previous season? Brainwashing people? It's kind of crazy. Jump out the window, why don't you?
Broadcast is live. Excellent work.
Told you it would be easy. Headed home.
Well, that was really interesting. Huh. Well, let's go look at the Battle Pass trailer.
Infiltration is an art. You need the right tools, the right friends, and the right enemies. You want to work in deception? Slip in and out of the shadows. Walk amongst your enemies without them even knowing. You have to adapt to what's in front of you.
That was actually sick. Here, let me try to find the frame. You can see here, this is like her alter egos type thing, or her other styles, I guess, if you're thinking about it in Call of Duty scan form.
It's in front of you. Sometimes you want to keep your distance. Sometimes, not so much. It's not always going to go the way you want it to. But you always have to find a way to come out on top. You want my advice? trust no one. Especially me.
Wow. Let's just pause on this frame for a second. Look at this. The gang's all here. Alright. Well. Let's see if there's anything else done here. Don't want to watch a video that somebody's already put out and put time into. I may watch this for another video. I guess we could watch this meta video. No, I'm not sponsored, please, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing?
Watch a little bit of this video. I want to see if I can find where the meta part is.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Menu, you can also view the patch notes after Raven puts them live in there. And for some players, I know True Game Data or Tony had this issue. His patch notes were actually different from the ones that Raven put on the site. And Tony's patch notes,
not what I was expecting the meta to be.
At first, before they updated it, had nerfs to the MP5 and to the Val, and they were actually pretty significant nerfs. So we could see this list drastically change here in the coming weeks if those patch notes were, intended for the next weapon tuning update instead, and they were accidentally pushed live. So obviously, we're gonna revisit this when there is, some new major weapon tuning. But for now, things don't really shift all that much because of buffs and nerfs, just because there weren't that many. We'll discuss more of that here in just a moment. But obviously, we've got two new weapons, the EM2 and the Tech 9. Now, the EM2, slow firing, heavy hitting, very similar to the E58. The recoil is a bit on the higher side, right? So it's not going to be the easiest weapon to use.
I agree with this meta tier list for some reason a lot. I was studying it, and I actually agree a lot with this. The only thing I don't agree with is probably putting the AS Val close to garbage. I'll probably put that in variable, or viable, sorry, not variable. I'll probably put the AS Val in viable. For the hackers, anyway.
It is high risk, high reward in that sense because it is actually very, very powerful. And for that reason, we're going competitive easily. It is definitely an argument for top meta here because this seems like it is going to be a very, very good rifle if you are a very good player, right? Like I said, very similar to the C58 in the sense that it's not super easy to use. You do have to work a bit more to control the recoil, especially in some of those medium and longer range fights. But just based off of some of the numbers that I've seen of the EM2 already, this thing's TTK, extremely competitive. The shot to kill, extremely competitive all around. It seems like it was built to be a very, very dominant rifle. I've already seen like Jay God and some other.
So I did play one match. I recorded it, but it was super bad, and I don't want to upload it. But I did find that on ground loot, and yes, it's very high risk, high reward, like he is saying. So.
Other people on Twitter saying, yeah, this thing could get nerfed in the future, right? So if that's a discussion already being had, it is top tier competitive easily, arguably top meta. Like we could actually even give it the benefit of the doubt here. This thing feels very good in the current meta where the TTK is a bit slower. We can say this is top meta for the time being, but it might not be staying there all that long. I would imagine that if, it really does come out and everyone's using this like right away after they get this unlocked and it is just dominating lobbies left, right, and center, it's probably going to end up getting a nerf that makes it competitive at the least. Then we have the Tech 9, which I personally think is the much more interesting of the two weapons. The EM2, probably the better one overall because it's a rifle and it's more versatile, but the Tech 9 is semi-auto by default, so you gotta spam your mouse or spam your trigger, which makes it a lot harder to use, very similar to the FAL in that sense. But you can also upgrade it to be a 3-round burst or even fully auto. But regardless of what state you have it in, semi-auto, burst, or fully auto, this thing is also pretty competitive as well. And so for that reason, we're gonna go ahead we're going to drop it into the competitive category. This one is definitely not as close to being top meta as the EM2 is. It's still a very
Alright, just take a look at this tier list right quick, because we're going to click off the video in a second, but I just thought I'd let you guys look at this for 1 second. Alright, you can go back in my video later if you want to. We've about hit our time limit here. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't really think there is anything else. Yeah. There's nothing really else to show right now just because the season is so new. But anyways, I think I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.